This car barely has 6,000 miles on it.
What?
And it should be manufacturer warranty for the issues we're having. I'm at Group 1 Chevy. And
It's a Dodge Hornet. Horrible.
Less than 2 weeks ago. Her car's been in the shop for exactly 9 days as of today. There was a bunch of issues with the car the day that we bought it. The manufacturer will not cover the issues that we're having with the car because the car was previously in an accident.
What?
So now Group 1 Chevy is telling me that they're going to take the car and they're going to let me know how much money they're going to give me for the car instead of doing a trade for exactly what my daughter paid for it less than 2 weeks ago. So this is Group 1 Chevy here in Spring. We'll see what happens. I'll keep y'all posted.
First off, why did you let your daughter buy a Dodge Hornet, aka Dodge Dookie? Top-notch doo-doo. Why did you let her purchase that? Why did you let her drive off the lot with a car that has an accident on it? Can you really blame the dealership for what they did? I mean, it's Dodge, so you know they're going to be trying to take advantage of anybody that does not know about vehicles, because if you knew somebody that knew about some vehicles, they would have never let her purchase that vehicle. Now, you are a lady, so I want to know where the man is. Where is the guy or the car person to help you make a better decision? This one, you might have to take it on the chin, but the dealership should be doing you right. They know they sold you some garbage, and they should put you in a better car. But you know what they say? Soon as you roll it off the lot, it depreciates a lot. Let's go to the next.
Navy Fed, that's the out the door, and with ours, that's the out the door.
What about the Tropical Advantage plan, the extra fee?
What?
Yeah, that's something it says on every page of our website that we add to every new and used car that we sell.
Also, you just doing it on your own.
But it's something they put on every car.
And?
Vehicle inspection, 1.1.
That's when the car comes in and they have to go through the 237-point inspection.
Used vehicle reconditioning, 2.7.
Right, that's the cost that they spent to repair it.
And it's not even including taxes. Come on now. Yeah, because it went from 58 to 72 out the door. That's
What?
kind of crazy, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, sir.
It's like 20 grand.
This the extra fees that they got added on top, man. This is crazy. Look at these fees. Come on now. They trying to get my boy Rico, man.
Not again, boy.
Now, this is
insane.
Financing with them. You get what I'm saying? Now this is financing with your own credit union. Because look, I told y'all these dealerships get a fee off the back end from going with their financing. They're getting $3K outside financing added onto this because he wants to go with his own financing. Nah, that shit crazy, bro. They trying to get you.
These dealers is diabolical.
They trying to get you just like with a scat, bro. 18% interest.
18% interest.
Crazy. 58K car. If he goes with his own financing, it goes up to 72. Come on now, that's crazy.
Huh?
Fees added is crazy. They trying to add like 10K plus in fees, man. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. That's where I gotta pay attention to. Pay attention to the fees, and then the doc fee is $979.
What? This is downright diabolical. How you gonna charge me for a used vehicle fee? You bought the vehicle, you gotta refurbish the vehicle in order to sell it, and you gonna try to push that off to the customer. These dealerships is nasty with it. And then you gonna try to charge me because you put this certain stuff on the car. I don't care what you put on the car. You chose to put it on there. You can take it off. If they ever say that to you, and you in there making a deal on the car, if they ever say, "Oh, we put it on every car," well, you can take it off of this car, or I'm gonna go ahead and walk on up out of here because I don't need it. I don't need it. And you mean to tell me the car was $58,000, but out the door was 72? So they almost add $20,000 worth of add-ons. $900 doc fee. That doc fee should be like maybe $200. Maybe $200. I say $175. And that's negotiable too, because you can negotiate the doc fee. You don't think you can't because you can. But all those extra add-ons they be trying to get you with, don't ever go with that. I always tell y'all, go with your own financing. If you're going to finance a car, go with your own financing. Go to your credit union or your bank. I guarantee you they give you a great deal. And if the dealership can match that deal, maybe we can work with you. But if they can't, do not go with the dealership's financing. They doing backhanded deals with the bank that they gonna get you through, and they gonna run your credit through a whole lot of banks. It's only gonna hit you one time, 9 times. It used to be if they run your credit 100 times, they hit the credit 100 times. Now it only hits once. But they got backhanded deals with these credit unions and these banks. They get an extra 3% or whatever you want. Whatever the deal is, if you go with in-house with day financing, which is in-house financing, always get your own financing. Don't let the car make you make a bad decision. Next.
Oh my God. 60 for the RT?
60 for the RT.
I know you lying.
What, GT?
It's a GT?
Bruh, I see 52. I thought it was an RT. I looked at the side, bruh.
Sinister.
2 for a GT.
We don't need none of this shit. That's the crazy part, bro.
Ain't gonna lie,
Look.
that
Dealer
price is-
added items. 52. We paying $52,000 for this.
Tripping. Nigga,
Gamma ships.
like use Hellcat prices, bro.
Get a close up. Get a close up. 80. That's not
80
including
for
that's not even the taxes. And
For a
shit.
scat?
Scat, bro.
All that
Diabolical.
shit over there, bro. All that shit over here.
Listen, y'all, if they not putting the fees into the contract, they putting it into the markup. How much they want for this bit? The Hellcat Challenger.
200K.
100.
102K?
What?
Ripping.
For a
Safe
Hellcat?
out there. Who a rich
58 for a GT is downright treacherous. 60K for a RT is insanity. A scat, 89,000? Come on. Or 79,000 for a scat? What are we doing here? Not one of those cars is worth that price. And 100,000 for a Hellcat. Remember when GTs and SXTs was 20,000, 25, 30,000. RTs was 35. Maybe if it might touch 40. Scats was 40, all the way up to maybe 60s. And Hellcats was 66 to 70 and a little bit up. Now they charging all these high prices for old vehicles. We gotta stop this, y'all. You youngsters especially. Stop letting the Scat Pack name, the Hellcat name, or just the car fool you into making a horrible decision. Stay away from these scammerships. They scamming y'all. They getting you off your love of Mopars. They know you love these Mopars and they know y'all want them real bad, especially you youngsters, because y'all been wanting these cars since you was little kids. So now you old enough to finally get one and they charging out the what dussy just to get one of these pieces of garbage. And hey, you know I know what they are because I've owned every last trim from SX all the way up to the top-notch Cat Daddy. Stay away from them. They not worth it. Go get you a nice used one for like 25, 30,000 with a gang of miles, because guess what? All those motors last a long time. A Hellcat with 100,000 miles, if it ain't been beat on that bad, it'll last you another 200,000. Trust me, the motors will last a long time. Get you a good used one and go get a warranty. Stay away from these dealerships selling these old cars like they brand new. Next.
Yeah, we just running up the numbers. It gotta make sense.
Let's just say the out the door is 65 grand, 13 to 1400 bucks. Is that hard? 1400 bucks a month, depending on the amount of money they put in. $60,000 vehicle, the interest rate of on average 11-12%.
Oh, 11-12%? Oh, that's too high, man. What lender is that with though?
No, that's not with a lender. That's average of what I'm saying of what I've seen with credit.
Oh yeah, interest rates are high right now. You can get like 7 and 8 with your financial institution. Well, at least can we get like a sheet, like that way we can see the numbers and we'll compare them to his outside financing with PenFed when we pre-qualify.
Of course, that's no problem at all.
11% interest on a 60-something, maybe $70-some thousand scat is insanity. Listen here. If that's the deal that they giving you, you need to walk on up out of there. No scat. Let me say this to you again. Come close to me. No Scat Pack is worth 60 anything. When I got my Scat Pack 392 Daytona, yes, a 392 Daytona is a Scat Pack. For those who got a Daytona, your car is a Scat Pack. I paid a whopping $38,000. $38,000 for what I paid for my Scat Pack back when they came out. So you tell me, how does a car that came out low, let's just say high 30s, low 40s, go all the way up to 60, maybe $70,000 when they didn't change anything on it? It was all the same garbage. It's a Mopar. Why are they charging luxurious prices for them? And the crazy part about it is they still charging those type of prices today for scats that are still new, fairly new, RTs and Hellcats. Because guess what? Those are the only things selling right now. Those new 6-pack, inline 6, Scat Pack Dodge Chargers are not selling. Those EV Dodge Chargers are not selling. You know what is selling? The old previous gen. And in order to make money, they got to overcharge you for some old, decrepit junk. Don't you be a fool and run your stanky butt down there and say, here's the Vaseline, work me over because I want a scat pack. Don't be a fool. Get you a deal from your lender. Good little credit interest rate on it, because they're going to give you a good interest rate on it. Way better than what the dealer going to give you. And go get you the car you want. But don't accept the deal that they giving you. Look on Facebook Marketplace. Look on Car Guru and get a round number of what these cars are going for with the type of mileage. And then you go in there and let them know. And if they don't give you the deal that you want, you can always get your dusty ass up and walk away. Next.
This is how they leave your vehicle when you go to pick it up from service.
Well, is that how you brung it to him?
See how dirty it is?
I mean, did you bring it to him dirty, though? It's a question.
You get a battery from them. This is where they put it.
What?
And then when you have them fix your oil cooler, that's what it looks like. It's black. It's full of oil.
Huh?
See if it even starts. So I've had this Jeep here for like 30 days. It was there a month ago for another 30 days. They were supposed to fix the oil cooler, the check engine light, the batteries, all kinds of shit.
Hey.
They fixed all, nothing was fixed. I left kind of a negative review on Facebook groups. They got pissed. They called me, told me they saw the negative review, and they refused to work on my vehicle anymore.
Huh.
Then Eric Rodriguez, the service advisor, said he lost my key. So it's been sitting here 30 days, just sitting here because there was no key. He said it took forever for them to make a key. Yet I called the parts department and they said it takes 5 days. So he's been holding my vehicle hostage for a month because he's mad at me. Let's see if it starts. Look how filthy it is. Worst dealership ever. They still got a check engine light? Oh, not for now. It's clear.
First off, it's not a car wash. It's a dealership. So you can't be mad at them for giving it to you dirty. Did you specifically tell them to clean it up after they did the work on it? So that's one thing you can't get mad about. I know these dealerships be on that dookie ookie ookie type of stuff, but you can't get mad about that. Secondly, you said you brought the car to them and then you gave them a negative public review. So you bashed them online. And then you turned around and took your vehicle back to them, and you thought they was going to treat you like a good old great American customer. Absolutely not. You should have did. You listen, if you know you got to take your car back to them, don't be giving them no negative reviews. Or if you do, at least do it anonymously. You know what I'm saying? You got to have some smarts about it. Now, I understand you paying good money for your stuff to be fixed. But the minute you got online messing with their money, because you're messing with their money when you give them bad reviews, they decided to, we lost your key. So they got to make another key. They already had a key. They just wanted to make you suffer. And they made you suffer. Now, if I was you, I would never take my vehicle back there. You should have never took your vehicle there in the second place. First time they messed it up, why do you take it back the second? Look, the second time. It seemed like you a glutton for punishment. I can't really feel sorry for you. The dirtiness, I don't know if you took the car to them dirty or not. So I can't really sit here and say, oh man, it's dirty. It's not a car wash. And if you want it to be washed, you got to tell them that. But the battery right there, that's diabolical. They're not even going to strap the battery down. They're just going to throw it on top of another battery. Insanity. But you like that insanity because you took your vehicle to them twice. Fool me once, that's on me. Fool me 2 times, I'm the fool. Come on now. A lot of this is your fault. Next.
The reason people hate car dealerships so much is because people actually like cars. You know, when you look at other things that people aren't a fan of, airports, the DMV, although they do suck, they don't have as bad as a rep as car dealerships do, is because no one really likes the airport. No one really likes the DMV to begin with. But people genuinely enjoy cars, genuinely are proud of the car they drive. It's a super fun and exciting thing, and people love to show off the car they drive. So when the process of buying a car sucks, it's an even bigger pain point, because it's something you don't want to suck. It's something, when you go to buy a car, you want to be fun and exciting. And time again, car salesmen, dealerships, and car managers, they lie, cheat, and steal. It's just the industry. It's just, for some people, you know, when there's money involved, it's just too easy to try to make that extra little bit of profit, or try to deceive somebody to sell a car. And I guess I get it to an extent, you know. That's just the way it is, and I wish it wasn't that way. You know, I'm a pretty honest car sales guy, and I know there's tons of other car guys in the industry. Not all of us are bad, but I think that's why car sales gets such a bad rep, is because people want it to be fun. They want it to be exciting, and ever since car sales has been around, it's just been terrible. I mean, I'd say maybe the last 10 years has gotten better, especially with online pricings and a little bit more transparency from dealers and manufacturers pushing for some more transparency.
It's still
bad. In my opinion, that's the biggest reason people hate it so much, is because they actually want to enjoy it, but salesmen, sales managers, and dealerships actually make it difficult to enjoy. So when you want something to be fun and exciting and it's not, it's an even bigger letdown. And no one goes to the DMV like hoping it's a good time, or an airport. You just know it's going to suck, and you gear up for it, and you're not let down. But when you go to a dealership hoping it's a good experience, you just get so let down when it's not. That's just my 2 cents on why people hate car dealerships. But let me know in the comments what you guys think, and for more content like this, follow Russ Flips Way.
He was right to a certain extent. When you go buy a car, it is definitely an exciting time. You've been wanting this car. You've been looking at it. You've been doing your research. You know you about to be the first person to fart on those seats. But the dealership, scammership, always turn a good moment into something horrible. See, they want to give you a horrible deal. You go in there expecting to get a good deal. They trying to sell you things that you don't need nor want, and they try to make it seem like you gotta buy it, knowing that they lying. So they lies, they cheat, and they steal from you. You get your trade in, they give you way less than what it's worth. Turn around a week later, they got your trade in that they gave you $6,000 for. They selling it for $20,000. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, they dealerships. They want to add on things like door guards. A door guard is probably maybe $10 for a pack, $10 maybe. They charging you $300. They charging you $1,000 for tint. They say to give you a ceramic coat. It's just some cheap little spray that they spray on it. So technically it is ceramic, but it ain't ceramic coat. And they charge you $2,000-$3,000 for that. They want to give you a warranty that ain't really a good warranty for thousands amongst thousands of dollars. And when the car break down, you gotta fight with the warranty company just to find out you gotta put some money onto what the warranty company gonna put onto it. So that's a horrible deal. But the dealer, the salesman lying to you. Even this guy said, I'm somewhat of an honest guy. Wait a minute, either you honest or you not. Even this guy has got a little scam in him. Allegedly, I gotta say allegedly because I don't know the guy, but he said it. I didn't say it. He said, I'm somewhat honest. I think those were his words. I could be wrong. He may have said it in a different way, but that's what he said. He's basically saying, I'll get you too. These salesmen, they will tell you one thing on the phone. You'll get there and they'll tell you another. You need to be willing to, listen to me now, get up and walk away. It's okay to get your stanky, musty, Dorito toe feet smelling butt up and walk away. It's your money. It ain't their money. You ain't signed on a dotted line, and even if you sign on a dotted line, you can change your mind. You can change your mind. Yeah, you can change your mind. Stop falling for these tricks. Like he said, going to buy a car should be something fun. Because like he said, we all love cars. Is universal. Everybody likes cars. It don't matter what culture you're from. You like cars. But dealers over the years, since the beginning of car salesman time, have been ruining it for everybody. Going in there, sitting in there for 3-4 hours. They want to hit you with the 3 boxes. Get them 3 boxes out of my face. They want to tell you that I got to run to my finance office and see if I can get this deal for you. If you can't make the deal, why am I even talking to your musty, nasty mouth, dookie breath smelling? But Point me into the direction of the person that I need to talk to, because you can't make no deals. You ever notice that? The salesman, every time he trying to make a deal with him, every time y'all get some money down, he want to run and talk to the finance guy. Don't I got to talk to this guy? Matter of fact, bring the finance guy out here so I can talk to him, because I don't need to be talking to you. And then when you get into the finance office, they want to offer you more stuff that you don't need. Tack on more things that you don't need. Doc fees that are outrageous. It's a piece of paper. Why am I paying $900, $1,000 for it? Lug nuts, they're $75. Why am I paying $800 for them? Helium, it's no good. It's the same as air. It does nothing for your car. It doesn't give you better gas mileage. Why am I paying $175 for it? You see? Insane. How come when I come get an oil change from you, I pay $250, but when I go to my moms and pops mechanic shop, I couldn't talk for a second, I'm only paying $100. Why? You're not putting any type of special oil in the car, so why am I paying so much? Brakes, thousands of dollars. The dealership, aka stealership, aka scammership, has ruined the process. You don't even want to buy a car now because it's such a hassle just to get a vehicle, especially when you have the deal. You say you're going to sell a car for $20,000. I get there. You trying to have me walk out the door paying $32,000, and that's not with tax, title, and the interest rate I'm gonna have to pay over the next 5 to 7 to 8 years. Well, nowadays they doing 9-year, 10-year deals. Dealerships have ruined it. Matter of fact, they always have ruined it. It's always been ruined by the dealership. Sometimes you might be able to find a good one, but most times you're not. Just go in there like I always tell you. Get your own financing and go in there knowing what your budget is. Don't go over your budget and don't fall for oh, you want this color? It don't matter what color it is. I want this particular car, but I don't care what color it is. And if you can't give me the deal I want, you make this as soon as you walk in there. If you can't give me the deal I want, I'm going to get up and walk out. So here's the deal that I want. Tell me now if you can make that deal, because if you can't, there's no need for you nor I to waste the time. And then you get up and walk away. And guess what? They'll give you that deal. I promise you they will. If they don't, just walk away. Somebody wants your money. Somebody wants your money. But with that being said, hopefully you enjoyed this video. I just wanted to show y'all how these dealerships get down, how these stealerships get down, how these scammerships get down. I've been showing y'all this for years. Now I'm showing people. I'm showing you real life experiences. You said you wanted me to do this type of stuff. I'm going to do it for you. I'm going to go to the lots and show you, and I'm going to do these reaction videos and show you. I want you to see how these dealerships is getting down. I want you to get a great deal. I don't want you to be in a deal that you don't love. You love the car, but you hate the deal. That's going to make you hate the car. Yeah, you could love the car, and if you hate the deal, you're not going to look at the car the same way. I just want to see y'all get good deals and get your dream cars. But with that being said, let me leave y'all with some positivity. Don't waste your life feeling sorry that people don't like you. It's cool to not be liked. I'm not in the business of being liked. I'm in the business of succeeding and being happy. That's what you need to be in. That's the business you need to be in. You don't need no friends. It's okay to have friends. It's great to have good friends. But if you can't find a great friend, then there's no need to be worried about it. You're great enough for yourself. Talk to yourself. It's okay. I talk to myself all the time. Contrary to people's belief, we all talk to ourselves. Don't let somebody tell you, oh, no, I'll never. I talk to myself every day and have wonderful conversations. Wonderful. You don't need friends. All you need is determination to win, to get the little piece of happiness that you deserve. Like I said, listen. Stop worrying about other people. Make it happen and live a great life. And with that being said, I'm going to slide on up out of here. Peace.